Thanks for joining with us. All right, I'm here with Brittany Burtz. She is the Vice President and co-founder of ETT and also the CEO of Universal Tutor. Brittany, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Michael. It's so good to see you. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Give us some background on who you are, how you came into being the co-founder of such an amazing company, and you can tell us about the company too,
Sure.
and also the Universal Tutor company and what you do for humanity with that.
Oh my gosh, this is my pleasure. I started 10 years ago in coaching, certified in many different modalities of psychology. I went into peak performance coaching, and from small groups to individuals to large groups, helping young adults and adults really step into their potential and their power, their success in their business, whatever it was that they were looking for. And it helped me in my previous business build a very large sales organization where we took a number of different products into over 16 countries, opened global markets, and I was a part of that company in the very beginning stages. But at my heart and soul, I had always wanted to, as long as I can remember, affect the world and affect countries, economies, not just from the individual, but from the individual all the way to the masses in a very big way. And for a while, I didn't know exactly how that was going to manifest. However, when myself and the other founders of ETT got together, we shared a common vision of creating change. And ecology is a word that I love because that means that you're taking into consideration not only what's beneficial for you, but most importantly, what's beneficial for the whole. It's a holistic view and approach. And ETT was the really creation and realization of some different areas that we felt were being overlooked and missed. And part of what we do is service sovereign clients. So instead of going to smaller customers, we're focused with the very large customers at creating economic change. So that hence the name Economic Transformation Technologies, because we are hyper-focused in developing an economy as well as servicing large corporate clients as well to upgrade their technology systems. So much can be done with technology, and over the last 10 years, myself and the other founders, we've watched some brilliant technologies come about, and we've seen the effect that they have placed upon nations and countries that have access to them. So our goal is to give access to every country, to the real estate industry, to the healthcare industry, to the education industry, to the financial technology industry, through using the most cutting edge technologies that exist today and bringing some of the most brilliant minds together under one roof in order to do so.
Now, I've looked through the deck, and you have, do I have that right, about 9 companies that are underneath the ETT umbrella?
We do. We have about 12, over 9, nearing 12. And we're not going to stop there. They're all very momentous, very timely in the verticals that we feel drive economic growth and expansion. So happiness within a country, increase jobs, reduce unemployment, and create a more secure environment using technology. So artificial intelligence is used, blockchain technology, IoT, as well as cybersecurity solutions and so much more.
And social media.
Social media.
One of the things that really impressed me about ETT is the people, because it's big on people, and you have created a brain trust of hyper successful people that are not from a bygone age. These are new people that have already demonstrated tremendous amounts of success, but not just in making a product, but in the ability to bring together a group that is bigger and better as a whole, and thereby bringing new ideas that come out of this group instead of everybody staying in their lane. You guys kind of work together to create new environments that encompass a global change. Did I get that right with what you're doing?
You said it perfectly, and that's probably one of my favorite aspects and what I feel sets us apart and makes us a very, very special company, because we are a software integration company, and all of the CEOs of these very cutting-edge, compelling companies with world-class management, patent portfolios, amazing customers, come together around one table, and they create this knowledge center. We create this knowledge center where we can now service large clients and create new products that no one would have ever thought before. So instead of saying, hey, to this large corporate client, hey, we're going to provide blockchain technology as a solution for you, we span much further than that. When we get these brilliant minds that have been recognized in these fields in one room, we can incorporate the cybersecurity, we can incorporate the IoT, we can incorporate the very best of breed technologies in one product and really help them scale to heights that they had never even thought of before. So that knowledge center, which is at the core of what ETT is and what it does, is one of my favorite pieces.
Now, talk to me about the Universal Tutor.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
This is my passion, and we started Universal Tutor really studying the education industry. We had been watching the state boards of education here in the U.S. Release mandate after mandate, really promoting social and emotional learning, which means they want schools to start teaching teachers how to incorporate critical thinking, problem solving, self-esteem, self-awareness, goal setting, social perceptiveness, all of these different subjects in the classroom. The challenge is that teachers already overwhelmed with the content that they have to share with their students, and incorporating another thing in the classroom would be a lot of times challenging for schools to do. So ours is the very first digital solution that can be used extracurricularly. So teachers can recommend the games that we offer and the modules that we offer as homework. The students can access them from any smart device, computer, tablet, phone, whatever it may be, anytime, anywhere, and they're involved in a community that's contained within the school. So we can now allow schools for K through 12 to meet their needs for monitoring student behavior, which is so important because of the violence that's going on. They're actively looking for solutions. How do we monitor the students? How do we drive positive behaviors, which is my background? How do we motivate them to do things that are contributing to their health, to their community, to their fellow students that are beneficial? And how do we reward them for doing those things? Because of course we want to motivate them, and our platform does all of it. So we're a platform, and we're servicing the school districts as well as pediatric hospitals and also nonprofits that work with students and adults. So we are very excited about what we're doing for the youth of the country and for many countries. Because we're a global business, we have a strategy and channel partners in many countries that we're going to be entering into over the next year.
It sounds like you're creating an evolution in human behavior that's actually going to end up being a positive force for everybody to coalesce around.
Absolutely. That is That is 100% what we're doing, because that is where we're headed. And having more programs, having more programs and information available. That's what I love about the technology industry, because it makes information available, puts it in the hands. Now we just happen to be putting the most empowering information in the hands of the youth with our particular education platform, Universal Tutor. So
I just want to applaud you on what you're doing for not only your local area, because you do work on a local area, but how you're helping humanity on a global scale.
Thank you. We are so inspired about it, and working with some very influential and large organizations. I recently went to the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony back in December, was a guest there, and it was so compelling and amazing to meet other individuals that have the influence and have the vision and have the ability to execute, that are collaborating to make a difference in the world. So not only in the US here in our local economy, but how can we radiate out and work with these other countries and these other nations, which I'm most interested in.
Great. Thanks for being a guest.
Thank you so much for having me, Michael.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Me too. All right, you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check this ETT company out. You're going to love it. ETT.world.
At the Star.
At the Star.